Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I have something really cool for you. This is one from the Infiniti's Greatest Hits album, 2014 Infiniti Q60 Coupe. In 2014, actually, we had a revamping of the Infiniti names. They changed all the vehicles that are cars or coupes. Basically, it begins with a Q, and then all the SUVs begin with a QX. So like the FX35, FX37, the EX, the G37, that all went out the window. So in 2014, the G37 Coupe became the Q60 Coupe. Not to be confused with the redesigned brand new Q60 Coupe. So basically, the G37 in 2014 pretty much only changed the name. And it's the same G37 Coupe we've seen since it originally came out in 2008. I do apologize, I'm getting over a cold. So when I talk, I get that little tickle in my throat, and then sometimes I have some cough attacks coming on. So I'll do my best to edit it out of these videos. But the good news is I took a COVID test and it was negative. That was COVID test number 5. I think my brain's bruised, but I'm glad it's not COVID and I'm on the mend. But going back to this nice G37, see, I got confused. Going back to this Q60, we took this one in on trade, really low miles. Most drivers average about 13,000 miles a year. For 2014, this one only has 51,292 miles. Very low miles, beautiful color combination, red on this beautiful stone leather. This is a rear-wheel drive model with a sport package. The sport package gives you a little bit extra bolstering in the seats to hold you in place during performance driving. You also get these steering wheel paddle shifters, and you get some other changes. You get a sport suspension, a viscous limited slip differential, and some other things which I'll talk about as we move towards the outside. This one has power and heated front seats. It has beautiful wood trim, 7-speed automatic transmission, excuse me, dual zone auto climate control. We all love that analog clock. It kind of went away in Infiniti products, but they had that for a while. I really liked it. This one has navigation. It has a rear parking camera. It has an automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, moonroof, power adjustable steering wheel, tilt and telescopes. Notice the whole gauge cluster goes up and down to the steering wheel. It's a really cool feature Infiniti offered for a little while. The reason why they do that is that the steering wheel will never obstruct the gauges. It's something that they kind of moved on from. I think it just kind of cost a lot in the manufacturing process to have the whole tilt gauge cluster versus just a tilt wheel. And Infiniti, probably the bean counter said, well, for what it costs to put in the cars, I don't think it's giving us a return on our investment. So I think that's why it went away, which is too bad because it's a cool feature. My 05 G35 has that feature too. Aluminum pedals come with a sport package. This one has a Bose sound system. The G37/Q60 is built on the same advanced front midship platform as the Nissan 370Z sports car. So of all that sports car pedigree, it is a wonderful performing automobile. You can almost consider it a grand touring version, or a luxury sport version of the 370Z. In fact, in Japan, these are the Infiniti Q60/G37 in Japan is sold as a Nissan Skyline, not to be confused with the Skyline GTR. So it's built on the advanced front midship platform. Pretty much the sportiest Infinitis we've seen over the last 14, 15 years have been built on this platform. We still use this platform to this day in the 2021 Q50 and Q60. The reason why they call it the advanced front midship platform is they take the engine and they place it as far back behind the front axle as possible, so the center of gravity is towards the middle of the vehicle. That helps it rotate on its axis and improves the handling and feel through the corners. It has as close to 50-50 weight distribution as possible. Really is a wonderful handling vehicle. When this generation of the G Coupe first came out in 2008, it was very well received, and it gave, at the time the BMW was at the 330 Coupe, a pretty good run for its money. I think it was considered by many car magazines on par, if not better, in some comparison tests. And it's been a very reliable platform. We've seen a lot of vehicles based on this advanced front midship platform with this engine go 200, 300,000 miles. So really is a well-built vehicle. It's made in Japan. Sorry, they didn't do a great job vacuuming out the carpets in detail. I think they forgot, but we can get that fixed. But it has all-season mats. Beautiful looks and lines. So these upgraded 19-inch sport wheels, they come with a sport package. This also has a trunk mounted spoiler. You get larger brakes. You also have a little bit more of an aggressive looking front fascia with a sport package. Nice bi-xenon headlights. And the lower part of the front fascia is a little bit more aggressive looking. It really is a beautiful looking coupe. They did a great job. I love the way the new Q60 coupe looks. Excuse me. But this is just a timeless design. I think it'll be a future classic. I'd like to have one of these one day to round out my Infiniti collection. I have the G sedan. I wouldn't mind having a G37/Q60 coupe to round it out. And one of the greatest parts of this car is a dual intake 3.7 liter V6. We still use variations of this engine to this day in Infiniti products, and we also use it in our parent company, Nissan. I've seen many variations of this engine go 200, 300,000 miles. Has maintenance-free timing chains. The timing chains are zero maintenance, designed to last the service life of the engine, which incidentally is 300,000 miles. My 05 G35 has a variation of this engine, and it runs just like brand new with 80,000 miles on it. Really is an amazing engine. It pumps out close to 330 horsepower, naturally aspirated horsepower. It is a very well-rounded sport luxury coupe. It's fun to drive, but it's also very quiet and comfortable for an everyday commuter vehicle. And these are very, very reliable vehicles. They've built them long enough that we can see the reliability track record, and it's been very good. Don't take my word for it. Do some research for yourself. I think you'll come to the same conclusion. Thanks for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.